Welcome to Adventures in VCC, where we look to improve the features on this really old Coco 3 emulator. Recently I've been working to add copy and paste functionality to the program, and it's been quite the bumpy ride, but let me demonstrate what I've got so far. Okay, so you can see what I've added here is a paste text function that gets executed when you run it from the menu on the emulator, and it runs through a big case switch which converts all the PC characters into Coco characters using a scan code. And what it has to do is create keyboard events as if a user is typing it in for you. So you can see it converts each letter into a scan code and whether or not the shift key is down. And it runs through that for every character that's in the clipboard. And it creates a big string here at the end, which it passes to the CPU cycle section of the program. So you have to run it through several thousand cycles, because if you do it too fast, it starts dropping characters. So let me demonstrate that for you really quick. I'm going to compile it, and that takes a few seconds. Hang on. Okay, here is the emulator screen, and you can see I've added a menu, an edit menu, which has copy text and paste text. Okay, and back here I have Notepad++ running with some demonstration. So here's a program. It's really just the same thing copied over and over just to make it long enough to use and demonstrate. Okay, we're going to pull this back up and I'm going to paste this program in. And you can see it goes through. It used to go much faster, but I'll explain later why it doesn't go as fast. And you can see it did actually enter the program. So if you run it, you have plenty of copies of Bite Me World printed in different ways. And as it runs, it'll get to the end and say, I guess that's enough. Okay, also, if you hit Shift 0 on your keyboard to switch it into upper and lowercase mode, you can see that if you paste your text in, it can handle both upper and lower case. And also, if you take it into 40 column mode and paste it in again, you can see it handles it the same way it would as if you were running true upper and lower case. So you can actually paste in paragraphs of text, and it handles the case pretty well, and it maps all the upper and lowercase characters and the punctuation and all the special characters. But anyway, the next thing I want to show you is the reason I had to slow it down some is immediate mode, because this takes many more CPU cycles, and if you try to paste it in at the speed that I was having it paste in originally, it would never finish. It would always drop the first character of the next line. But here's let me reset this real quick and do a demonstration. If you paste this in like this, you can see it gives the output of your command, and it does that fairly reliably now. So if you run into any trouble with that, please let me know and I'll slow it down a little more, but I hope I don't have to do that. And lastly, we have the copy text function, and I can go here and copy the text and paste that into my notepad. That works pretty reliably in 32 column mode, but running it in 40 and 80 column mode is a very different animal, and I'm still working on that, because right now it just crashes. It works, but it crashes the emulator. But anyway, that's all I had to show you for this week, and I hope to make videos in the future showing where I'm at with adding features to VCC, but mostly I'm hoping to entice real programmers into coming in and adding features to this program because I'm really just not that great at it. And C++ is definitely not my first love as a programming language, but we do what we can. So have a good weekend and take care, you coconuts.